Grand from Blizzard is here with us today, and we finally get to hear what he has to say
Let's
about
go.
the future of the game. So, Grand, if you can hear us, just make sure you can, and then we'll just
and thanks for
give
being
you
here.
everything. And thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks so much, guys. I'm super happy to be here. Before I get started, I really kind of want to, pass on the classic team really wanted me to let everyone know kind of how appreciative they are to this community and how much we've kind of been watching and enjoying this challenge play out over, obviously the past, 6 months or so, but also the past few years. I think if you've been watching Classic for any amount of time, you could kind of discern that the Classic team has sort of been hardcore enjoyers for a while. We were developing Season of Mastery, and when we did, we saw the Road to Rag push start up and everything like that. And we put in the Soul of Iron system kind of as just a direct nod to that challenge. And it's just been a total pleasure to watch.
They're excited, but debating what it looks like with or without the add-on. Well, I think Blizzard needs to take the spirit of the add-on. I feel like the add-on does a lot to make it fun. I genuinely believe that the add-on does a lot to make it fun, and I hope that they don't deviate from that too much.
Kind of watch it kind of grow into what it is now. We believe that what we're seeing now is sort of a genuine moment for WoW Classic, and that's why I'm here. Our team is incredibly excited to let everyone know that we will be adding official One Life Hardcore Realms to WoW Classic Era later this summer. I know, shocking. No one saw it coming.
Not ever have expected it.
Not totally unexpected. But we're excited to be here to finally confirm it. We'll be spinning up a public test realm for you guys to test out the full rule set sometime in the next several weeks. And while we're not totally ready to talk about every single little small detail, we did want to give a few tidbits to kind of give you a brief idea of how things might sort of work.
Here we go.
On an official hardcore realm. Obviously the realm will be one life. That's the most, important rule. And once you die, you'll no longer be able to resurrect under any circumstances. But you may log in and interact with the game world as a ghost. This is mostly for logistical reasons, just to kind of allow you to, if you're a guild leader, hand over guild leadership or interact with friends that might be offline whenever you die, so you don't lose some people.
The only thing I worry about is right now, appeals are a huge thing. Like, appeals are massive. It feels to me like, even Zaryu appealed like 5 deaths or something like that, right? Like, on his journey to 60, he rezzed 5 times from dying, from griefing and stuff like that. So I really genuinely feel like Blizzard is not going to do anything about that. They're not going to do any kind of appealing. They're not going to want to have to deal with that at all. So I wonder how they go about it. He died 5 times on his way to 60. Yeah, by griefing or whatever. I feel like the way that you flag in PvP is going to have be different, or they're just going to have to disable PvP.
Yeah, and the other thing is, as this challenge has sort of started and evolved as really a community movement, we don't feel it's super appropriate for Blizzard to come in and be super prescriptive about how you choose to play and approach hardcore. And really the primary rule there is just that the journey ends when you die. This means that some aspects of the challenge that your players are currently undertaking might be optional on official realms, and it also means some of the restrictions that we preserve may work slightly differently or be a little bit more flexible. And really the main reason here is just to make an official hardcore mode sort of gel well with the kind of underlying social structures on which vanilla WoW was built. At the end of the day, the goal is really to make this as social of an experience as possible in all versions of WoW, of classic vanilla, especially be a social.
You just can't res. If you die, you can't res ever.
To give you a little tidbit of one feature in particular that we're kind of excited about, this might be a little surprise because you don't really think of PvP as being a big focus on hardcore realms, but there are those times when a disagreement just really can't be settled with words alone.
This is cool. I'm not gonna lie, I know what he's about to say, and I'm gonna debate you guys for just a second, but it is cool. And also, can I just point out that this city, Valdrakken, is very noisy. I feel like it's really noisy. It annoys me to stay in that city. I'm just saying. All right, let's go.
So we're adding a new feature for this, and we're calling it Duel to the Death, and it's exactly what it sounds like. We've had a lot of fun developing this. We think it'll be a really awesome sort of like high stakes edition and a really fun thing, for obviously brave gladiators who want to undertake this kind of challenge, and also just spectators and people watching. The engineer who worked on this, he really wanted me to let you know that /Mach is one way to initiate the challenge.
Yes.
As an Alliance enjoyer myself, even I thought that was pretty good. So, shout out to Chase, one of the engineers on the team that made that for us. So there's a lot more. And
That's cool. Who's going to do it? Who's going to duel to the death, man? I want to see like Peo. I want Peo to get like fully bissed out, and then duel Zaryu, who's also fully bissed out, And both of them are going to be just like classic, hardcore, washed in PvP, but they're going to be able to duel to the death. I can't wait to see it.
As I said earlier, we'll have a PTR up
Chanimals Team 1
with all this for you guys to look at kind of sooner than you think. So please keep an eye out for that. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, there is one more thing. So we know that everyone's been patiently waiting for more information on a season. We've been watching a lot of commentaries. I know my DMs are filled up with Psalm 2 win a lot. And we want to let you know that, obviously while we're here to talk about hardcore and while we're very excited about hardcore, hardcore is not a season. We've seen a lot of commentary from folks online that are like, oh, well, the next season will just be hardcore. And it's like, no. But I can confirm we are hard at work on a season. And it's not hardcore, but we're hard at work on a season. I cannot say anything else right now, but you will have all the information on what the season is later this year. So with that, I really am heading out. Once again, really heartfelt thank you to the hardcore community. Heartfelt thank you to the Hardcore All-Stars organizers, all the teams, the production crew who did a great job today. Just really heartfelt thanks.
What do you guys think?
From the Classic team to all of you. It has been so much fun playing. It's been so much fun watching, and we can't wait to play with you on official servers later this summer. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Yo, Classic Hardcore official servers, ladies and gentlemen. I am excited. I will definitely play it. There's no doubt about it. I'll make a character. I worry. I hope and pray that Blizzard, takes the spirit, takes some of the rules that the community has come up with when it comes to like trading and stuff like that, because the way you get gear and get drops from the world, and like the fact that you can only do dungeons one time, things like that, I think they're kind of nice. I know Bean says it's going to be dead in 1 or 2 months, but I don't know. It seems like most people are pretty stoked about it.